Hello, CFA Nation, Gabe,
Nick,
and we are here today to bring you another installment of Cricket Tuesday. And in honor of this Cricket Tuesday, I'm rocking an MSD hat. That's right. All right, CSK. We're talking about the great MS Dhoni, and Nick, it was such a bad season. I mean, such a bad season for CSK that Daddy had to just rock the CSK hat. And to make myself feel better, I had to go back and request. This is a Gabe request, okay? Give me some Dhoni moments, because it was so rough for CSK this season. And Dhoni, try as he might, couldn't pull us out of this the basement because of how bad the team was this year. But I digress. How you doing today, my friend?
It was all Jadesha's fault. And I love Jadesha, but it was all his fault. I'm doing fantastic. This day has been a little sketchy so far, but I know it's going to be a fantastic day. And I'm excited for this video as well. Even though I root against CSK to get under your skin really, really hard, I'm a huge fan of MS Dhoni. How can you not be? This guy's done so much for Indian cricket, but he's done so much for cricket, for the game in general. This guy continually, and I say continually, makes the right decisions on and off the field. This guy, he'd be like one of those guys I'd be shocked if he was like a horrible guy in real life, right? I would be absolutely shocked because this guy just seems to be all class, whether it's batting, whether it's wicket keeping, or whether it's just being a human being. He really, really, and I know we got to be careful to not like put the celebrities on that, but it wouldn't surprise me. This guy's fantastic, and he's just killed it in his career as well. And it makes me think of the MS Dhoni movie where, you know, like all young cricketers or cricketers trying to get in, like no one knew who he was at first. And then like he has a pretty good performance and then he's on that plane and that girl's next to him. She's like, what? And it was just really cool to watch that movie. Right. And I'm excited for this video. This is from our friend of the channel, Hitesh from Cricket Addict. And this is the top 10 Dhoni fan moments. And this is a heart-touching moments. And this is a video that I thought we had reacted to, but obviously not. So I'm excited to react to it this time. But when you have an athlete who's able to kind of, which is hard to do, step outside of the game for a second and acknowledge someone who just like so desperately wants to, you know, just say hi to him, I think that's pretty cool. And I'm assuming that's what we're getting here. Maybe it's some other stuff as well.
I'm not sure, but I need some Dhoni love in my life because it was a rough season in the IPL. But let's go ahead and jump into this thing right now. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's make it happen.
All right, let's get this done in 3, 2, 1. Heart-touching music. Catch it if you can. Look how playful he's being. That's funny. Now, what's the story about this? This guy just jump on the field and Dhoni's like, please don't touch me. Yeah, there's a security right there. Okay. He's like, dude, I love you so much. He's like, all right. Oh, he had to take his hand back. That's awesome.
That's cool, though, that he's going over there to acknowledge the fans, you know what I mean? And again, dude, no wonder he's beloved.
I don't have security. Do your job. Get out there right away. Keep this man safe.
Dude, and I know that's got to be a nightmare for security. You know what I'm saying?
But luckily, it's just a bunch of kids. Look how excited they are, man. I love it. Dude, something as simple as write your name on a piece of paper and it makes so many people happy. And I'm sure he's done this a million times in his life. And the times they don't, they put that on YouTube like, oh, this guy's a jerk. Stop it. Isn't that the worst when you do a selfie with a celebrity and my camera's not working? And he's like, all right, get out of here. I love it.
नो फोटो ये फोटो ले आपको ये बहुत याद करता है धोनी अभी फोटो ले एक मिनट एक फोटो चाहिए
He touches his feet. Oh man. Ultimate respect. I'm loving Dhoni with the stubble and the glasses. Nice.
That's that G look right there.
Oh yeah. Look at this kid. He's lost his mind, and that's awesome. Look at that kid. He's just like, dude, that's right. He's trying to slap him underneath. That is awesome.
Fan breaches security to touch Dhoni.
Dude, what's with this security, man? We gotta hire some new guys.
Bro, you gotta understand, man. Think about it. It happens here in the States, and we don't have stadiums. I mean, I've heard 120.
What was to happen if the worst happened? Like, oh
I know.
My gosh.
Bro, when we're talking about 120,000 fans sometimes in those cricket stadiums, that's crazy.
He's got that head painted. Gets a hug. Oh, I'll be like, watch out, Dhoni! Watch out! Dhoni! Dude, it's not his first time!
He's like, it's not my first rodeo.
Dude, this is crazy.
Oh, gosh.
That is hilarious. He's like, all right, man, you earned it. Now get out of here.
Here comes security.
Yeah. 9 hours later.
I know, right?
Like, come on, man. I was trying to make my hot pocket here. Oh, no.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Thanks.
Bro, look at Dhoni's back. I don't think we ever realized how muscular he actually is.
Oh, yeah. Amazing shape.
I mean, the guy's got tree trunk for legs, but he's a big boy.
He's fit.
2 hours standing here.
2 hours standing there waiting for him. Wow.
Wow. So, I mean, this is a very different type of video that we've ever reacted to.
Right.
Where there's no cricket played whatsoever. It's just outside the game of cricket. Now, I want to talk about the security breaches first. Like, I'm not trying to get on anyone, but you got MS Dhoni, and most of these videos were, during his prime, like, that's the captain of India right there.
Right.
You might want to, like, keep this guy safe a little bit,
Right.
like, especially when there's no game going on before or after. But could you imagine being that guy who's like, oh man, I'm gonna get some tea or something like that right now? It's kind of a slow morning, and you go and you're getting your tea already, and you're walking out with it, and you see Dhoni trying to run away from some fan, and you're just like, really? Throw the tea in the air. I'm coming, man. I'm coming. But I mean, Dhoni, like, he's doing the chase. I'm curious. What do you think? Is he doing that run around to make the fan earn it? Was he trying to buy some time for security because he just doesn't really want to hug the guy? Or is he just having fun with him?
I mean, just knowing Dhoni from what I've seen, I just think he's just having fun with him at that point. Like, look, he's already here. You know what I mean? It is what it is. If the guy really had any ill intentions or ill will, he would be doing something. So I know it's a fan, just like that first guy who was kind of playing hide and seek before, like the very first video we saw, whatnot. So I think there was more of that. But recently, when you're talking about selfies, I just took a selfie with Devontae Adams, right? He's a huge football player in America, and I meet celebrities all the time in my function as a limo driver, my second job. But I do this specifically with athletes, and I've done this so before in the past. But it's so I could show the kids, and sometimes they'll even send messages to the kids for me or whatnot, because these guys are role models. And it's always, like you said, a autograph goes so far. Even saying a word to them, and something as simple. I've had, hey guys, stay in school, work hard. Them hearing that from an actual person that's a hero to them, it's so big. You know what I mean, Nick? And these guys are role models. We saw that last kid, the special needs child that was back there, waited 2 hours. 2 hours. Could you imagine? What 2 hours, and then for Dhoni not to stop and even say hi or something to that effect. And I know sometimes that kind of stuff happens, is out of their control. Dhoni may not even have known that kid was out there. You know what I mean? Luckily he did, but it is so huge. It is impactful for you to take 5 minutes. And you mentioned it. For us, it's only 5 minutes or 30 seconds to sign an autograph. They probably sign thousands a day. Sometimes countless, but they also have to remember that one autograph they sign could inspire that next great cricketer, or just the next great philanthropist or giving person, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? That one contact could change somebody's life. So as a professional athlete, as a role model, you always have to keep that in consideration.
No, absolutely. And I'm not a celebrity, never going to be a celebrity. So I don't know that, understand. You hear stories about how like they can't even go to the grocery store or to the movie theater or to a restaurant without people bombarding them. And I think for any like new celebrities, instantly famous people, they probably love that at first. Like, this is so cool. I mean, who doesn't want to be adored, right? Who doesn't want to have that kind of attention? I mean, besides me, I don't really want that attention, but it would be cool that someone would want my autograph, right? But it would get old really, really fast to where they're wearing they're trying to be as normal as they're looking, no makeup, right? Or they got the beard growing, the sunglasses, incognito or whatever. But you're absolutely right, because it does make such a difference. And even if it's just putting a smile on that person's face, I think where it goes wrong is where you have, but these grown men who are doing it for profit, right? They're going to sell it, or they're collectors or whatever. And they'll cut in front of the kids, right? They'll cut in front of the girls who are trying to get the heartthrob's autograph. And there was one really cool video I saw where Tom Holland, this girl was just getting bombarded by all these guys at this little partition, this metal partition. And they literally stormed it once Tom Holland came out, and she was waiting there front row right there. And they just almost suffocated her because they were all on top of her trying to get autograph. And he's like, "Whoa, guys, step back." He literally step back, and he helped her up. And he's like, "Are you okay?" That was where not only did the guy take consideration for, signing autographs, but he was noticing what was happening and saying, "Guys, stop." Same thing with Andrew Garfield. Something about these Spider-Man guys. They care about the fans. Videos of him saying, "Dude, don't do that. Don't do that. It's okay. You're going to get your autograph." Those are the people I'm pretty sure spoil it for everyone else. But for MS Dhoni, this doesn't surprise me at all. Again, I'm not saying the guy's infallible, but this doesn't surprise me at all. I love how he has fun. I love how he had fun with the kid. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that you do with little kids. I mean, it shows that he's a regular human being who happens to be exceptional at cricket and a bunch of other things. And I loved reacting to that. It was something that did warm my heart, and I needed that on this crazy day I'm already having.
No, for sure. I think my final thoughts on the video, Nick, is that it reminds you, that just reminded me, who cares? So what? CSK had a bad season. So what? You know what I mean? Honestly, he's a good person. He's a human being. And it doesn't matter how many, cups you win, how many championships you win, ultimately he's a hero, and he's already a role model, and he's done the right thing with it. So that was a perfect video to end at least my IPL season. The playoffs are still going on, but it reminds me why I'm still a Dhoni fan.
Well, and remember, for all the fellow RCB fans, right? If you're a CSK person or you're MS Dhoni, hey, at least we got a few, right? But with that being said, let's go RCB. Let's make our dreams come true this postseason. I don't believe it, but let's make it happen. If you're excited for our reaction here, give us that thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you want us to react to next time. And until next time,
that's 6 runs.